Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's moved. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got his man across the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the ground. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. We have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Garcia. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down.
Run for your life. You want to get out alive.
The play action fake.
Run for. If you want to get out of life, run for your life.
Looks as if we have an
Because it's too late for you.
We'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got him still in sight. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Bring it out. It's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the run, it's Thomas. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's complete to the right. first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Breaks the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They're dealing with a second and long. They're working that left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Wants to throw on third. Rushes on him. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. They'll put it in play from the 40 on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Simpkins. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the play. It's intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
That's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking up the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget in that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air. It's moving. He'll heave it deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter. Couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in Paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass. They've still racked up big plays.
Well, you unstoppable.
Lay some land at the feet of those pass rushers. You can't do anything against the ballers on
It's
that
gonna
team.
make you unstoppable.
And with that, let's say aloha
Yeah.
once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he takes this from inside the 5. He was
Well,
hoping for something
I
a
don't
little
know.
more
Maybe
dynamic,
they're
but they get him
scary.
on the
Gonna know.
ground
You
at
know
the
what I'm
20.
saying?
Looks
Like,
as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
yeah.
The Hawaii offense
I don't
returns to
know.
the field.
I ain't got
They
anything
had a
about
really
dribbling,
productive first
dabbling,
half, but in a game like
and
this, they
swimming
better
and
keep it up.
dribbling
You know, at
in a minute.
halftime, the offense and defense
I ain't about
separate.
to session the swimmer
Making
though.
some adjustments. You know the
And
offense was saying
sometimes
to
I like to
themselves
drown
very
in it.
quietly, guys, we're not going to
Just in
stop
a little
anymore.
minute.
We got to keep
You know,
scoring if
till you
we're going to win
drive,
this game. So the
you gotta
pressure's on
live
them here in the
where you
second
live
half.
there.
Yeah, and you get the ball first.
I
And
think
so
what
it's
you
been a
do.
high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we got to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass. It's Moon. Fires to the wideout. He's right downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Off play action. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Creates a little room. Finds his man down the middle.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They want to run it left here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Hey, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Here's a hit. He lofts it high and deep down the
Oh,
line.
shucks!
He's got it along the sideline.
Big
Hey!
strike down the field. I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
55 yards.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. They'll run it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
The big fella's on the field, guys, for the 2-point conversion. He wants to throw it. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him get checked out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic.
Oh, he's got some speed. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back. It's moved. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Going to the running game. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Razorbacks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Pulls and fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47.
How about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
And the Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll try the run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. This time they'll go to the running game. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Here's the handoff. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get 1st downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. The give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the pummeling has started.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Arizona looks like 5 miles of bad road today. Offensively, the wheels have come off. Defensively, it's been one pothole after another. They're trailing by 35 to Colorado. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Looking to throw on first down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Got his man. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, give on the inside. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Makes the grab. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Give to the running back. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10. Backed up now, here's second and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. Pinned back in their own end, a third and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's lost. The ball's loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll they'll take a break to check him out. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's moved. Unleashes one. Got his hand downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground with the 41. Oh, better look out. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a
Personal
flag
foul.
on the field.
Roughing the
Let's see
passer.
if it stands.
Defense.
That is a huge break for this offense. Instead of the turnover, roughing the passer, and you've still got the football. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. So we open the final period with a third down play. We reach the bridge. Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Dropping back, it's moved. Pressure coming. Fires downfield. On target over the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. Fired in from the red zone for the score. What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
Hey, when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job on the offensive coordinator.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. To the ground with the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Jet sweep to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Trying to impose their will with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. On the move, it's Thomas. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
It is good. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UNLV is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Oregon State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's moved. Snagged in the middle, it's Traore. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He holds one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Snags it on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Time for fresh air.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
On the run, it's Thomas. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Right on the money. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the punishment has been extended. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's moved. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown! Made the grab and took it all in for the score.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field and way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to bring it back. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets it down. He'll pull it on the read. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Moon. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is
Pass
this going to go?
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snagged out of the air.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Just keep swinging it. Wideout trying to get in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Back to throw. It's Moon. He wants it all. Touchdown, Hawaii. First them. They still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Big man has
Great,
first down and more.
great call.
And he's brought down
Great
after a nice
coaching.
gain.
That's
And the
coaching.
Razorbacks will snap it on first and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Makes a pass to Marker.
That's coaching.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra pointer right down the boulevard is there now up 20 in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, we have a winner between Ohio State and Illinois. Who's taking home the Illibuck? Let's find out. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them.
The throw. Picked off. What a way to set him up.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Puts it out in the air. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Looking for a man. It's moved. this game.